size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk, though.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
Now here's McDaniels. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Fires the three, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Randall against Anunoby. Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Bridges with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Brunson. Can't cash it in from close range.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Randall. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now here's Brunson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Towns. It's Shamet on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Randall. Left side Conley. Pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you, BA.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
We want to get loud, and we've got the perfect team to handle your Knicks 7-time squad.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Here's Bridges. No points yet. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Towns finds Bridges. New York no good that time either.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA, is it's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Shoots over Hart. DiVincenzo can't hit.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to Hart. To end the drought. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. McDaniels can't hit.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Hart. High post Towns. Launches a three, and Hart with a basket on the assist by Towns.
Well, you see teams concede the three to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
Randall against Hart. Randall right side. Outside, DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Brunson passes to Hart. Towns a screen on Randall. Hart from long range. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem and shows you that right there.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, fines, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Towns, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Outside Conley. Shot is up. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Well, the ability of Conley to be effective at any range means the defense can never relax.
Brunson looks it over. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Fires away from way outside. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
They've got Josh Hart, Dershawn Yabusele out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Clarkson in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Hart, coming off a 12-point game. Yabusele outside. They get it back. Yabusele the screen. Bridges finds Yabusele. Here's Robinson. Banked it in off the glass. Robinson's got his first basket of the night. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Sean. You're always ready for TV, man.
BA, I'm just trying to be like you, man.
Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet, and he gets the bucket. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reid on the inside.
It's Robinson, high post. Outside Hart. Over Clark. Hart can't hit. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Dillingham. And there's the drive. Reid for 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for Clarkson. And then for Minnesota, Julius Randle's checked in for Miller. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the TV views, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn. And a lot of this is around social media and around the internet and around their young consumers and young fans.
McDaniels finds Randle. And another three for Minnesota.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation, trying to build the three-point range.
Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Yabusele against Randle. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Hart. Yabusele outside. Bridges with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Shamet. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's Randle. Inside, McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists tonight.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Bridges misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Randle can't hit. Knicks trail by 12. From behind the arc. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Yabusele. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. New York working the ball around now. The lead now cut to single digits. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter. And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Here's Shamet following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Towns with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Timeout, Minnesota. All right, man, give it up right now for the Knicks breaker dance crew.
And the Knicks making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. Conley's checked in for Minnesota. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Picked by Gobert. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's Shamet on the wing. And the Knicks, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Conley. Randall outside. From deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. With the 10-footer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, BA. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. So it's the Knicks now, following the score by Minnesota.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. To the inside. And it's Randall that time on the assist by DiVincenzo. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead. Brunson passes to Shamet. New York again can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Right side McDaniels. Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo from the arc. The rebound by Shamet.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap. Pass
to Yabusele. for three. The shot no good. Good D by Gobert. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Gobert not bothered by the D.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
DiVincenzo against Brunson to win the drought. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
For three, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Here's Conley after the basket by New York on the other end. Back to Daniels. Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Yabusele. It's stolen away. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Conley. And it's Brunson missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Now here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. For three, Randall. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by New York, Randall, good.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Hart, back to Brunson. Towns, left side. Towns drops the hammer.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Outside, DiVincenzo. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Randall, three-pointer, and it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks trail by 9. Brunson rushes in, gets it off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. So far through the first 2 quarters, Julius Randle has really stood out.
Well, he's not letting the defense chase him away from the shots he wants. He's dictating the action, and he has the team in a good spot.
Because he's been so efficient with his scoring as well. That's a good way to maintain your lead. All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
You look at the Timberwolves, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Julius Randle has been sensational.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, BA, and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Mike Conley. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. The floater, and some solid defense from Towns. Bridges against McDaniels. Brunson passes to Shamet. Bridges outside. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. DiVincenzo against Brunson. Anunoby, a screen on Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line with intent and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
B.A., there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Conley. They set the pick. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. It's going to be McDaniels shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And Doris, the Wolves, the 6th seed last season. But by point differential, they were the 2nd best team in the West.
It didn't start out smoothly for an organization that made major changes. The massive difference in personnel with Julius and Dante changed how they were structured. But boy, with a young superstar in Anthony Edwards, they figured it out, and I think they're well positioned moving forward.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grin, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. He shoots over DiVincenzo, and it's Brunson missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
And here's Brunson. He's got 5. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Out to Bridges. There's a screen. Pass to Brunson. Will it go? Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Oh, there's Rudy on the lob.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Here's Bridges. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. And that one drops for him. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
everyone watching. Let's see what you got. Oh, that's nice. Nice try. It's all good.
All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Bridges passes to Brunson to stop the drought. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Randall. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. Randall can't hit.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Anunoby finds Bridges. Here's Brunson. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Brunson's got 8 points.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. The three is up. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 7 tonight. Knicks trail by 15. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Towns outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, Pat answers with his own three, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Three-pointer, Bridges. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. DiVincenzo, pass to Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Friday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. Naz Reid's checked in for the Timberwolves. Hart from long range fires in the triple. Hart's got his second basket of the game.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New York on D. Pass to McDaniels. Reed, a screen on Anunoby. Now here's Conley. Lets it go from deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 11. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
No foul. Second team foul.
Reed, a screen on Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From the wing.
OG Anunoby, if not the best wing defender, one of the best. How about that contest?
Hart. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Hart's got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Anunoby. And the three off target. Outside McDaniels. From deep, Conley. Hart pulls it in.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And if you're looking for a steady hand to run the offense, Mike Conley has been the gold standard for years.
BA, one thing coaches love is knowing what they will get from a player every single night. With Mike Conley, that's high-level point guard play, a low-mistake player, a knockdown shooter when left open, but more importantly, the first and only thing he thinks about nightly is, how do we win this basketball game in front of us?
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8. Anunoby with it. Pass to Towns. Over Reed. New York again, can't hit.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Outside Conley. Outside Reed. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they're getting to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
55.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
We want to get that. And we've got the perfect game now. York Knicks, 7-time squad.
Some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for Anunoby, and Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Brunson. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Randall, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Shannon's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Dillingham subbed in for Conley. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Here's Dillingham. No points so far. Sinks it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
Robinson finds Yabusele. Back to Robinson. And here's Clarkson. The three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Boy, Naz Reid able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
Now here's Hart. He's got 10. Bridges passes to Clarkson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Randall. 18 points for him. Pass to Reid. 6 to shoot. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Clarkson outside. The 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's Minnesota going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship rules.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
The free throw drops for Randall. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
B.A., I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players. And there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
Now here's Towns. Towns in his comfort zone.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Here's Shannon. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Randall. Reid sets a screen. And that's good. Randall for 3. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Towns finds Yabusele. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Shannon. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Knicks trail by 13. Outside Hart. Here's Towns. This one for 3. Oh, Towns with the triple.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Here's Shannon. Pass to Dillingham. 3-pointer. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Shannon. Pass to Reid. Over Towns. Another one falls for Minnesota.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Towns. Towns brushes him off.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Clark. Now Randall. Shoots over Yabusele. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Clark. Randall's got 25 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Towns outside. Jacks up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
After hitting only one from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 cents.
Timberwolves lead 82.
Randall against Yabusele. Randall left side. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Now here's Clarkson. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 17 points here in the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league.
And some changes here for New York. OG Anunoby checked in for Yabusele. Bridges comes in for Hart. And Brunson is subbed in for Clarkson. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Clark. Mike Conley's checked in for Shannon. And it's DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Minnesota with the ball after New York picked up the three with their last shot. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Shamet. And here's New York now. They're on a 17-7 run. Back to Brunson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Misses off the left iron. And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves. McDaniels passes to Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Hart with a screen on Gobert. And it's Brunson missing.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Back to Randall. Blocked!
Oh, man. OG Anunoby's versatility on the defensive end, so impressive.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Shamet. And here's New York now. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Bridges. Hart with a screen on Conley. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. For three, DiVincenzo. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Hart up top. Bridges outside. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Back to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Robinson, a screen on DiVincenzo. Bridges misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. And he's whistled for the 5-second violation.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
For the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson. And it's Shamet in for Hart. Pass to Gobert. Here is DiVincenzo. Here's Conley. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
High post Towns. And stolen by Gobert. Now Randall puts up the tray. Bridges pulls it down. Here's Brunson. Shoots from 12. Shot's no good.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
Outside Conley. Picked by Gobert. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Now Bridges. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Randall against Anunoby. Knocked away.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. Here's Randall. And there's 1:45 left in the game. Towns rips down the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's Brunson. Towns outside for 3. Gobert pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 8. DiVincenzo fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
If Dante DiVincenzo gets a clean look or a contested look from 3 in the corner, he's taking it.
And Brunson, here we go. Wow, Brunson so quick down the lane.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's Conley. Now Gobert. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Randall. Oh, no good on the layup. And the Knicks with possession. 9-point game. Now here's Conley. It's Minnesota with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.